This is a Terraria Trial, but with a twist. I play on hardcore characters in master mode, in a way to challenge myself and learn the game better. Before we start, I wanted to clarify this concept was created by the Terraria experiment. I really love his content, but Luki stopped uploading this series, and I always wanted to try it myself. So here's my version to see how far I can get. Alright, let's do this. As soon as I load in, I start collecting wood, before going to the right of my world where I found the corruption, where I decided to try my luck on the left instead. And straight to the start of the cave, I found not one, but 2 life crystals next to each other. I kept going deeper while dealing with nearby mobs, and it did take long before I find my first dark trap, which is really useful, because while holding the trap or a pressure plate, you can see the wiring of the other nearby traps. Right after that, I made a lead pickaxe and a lead bow. Then, after nearly dying to a cave bat, I was forced to teleport back home to avoid a stupid death. I then made a little shack to drop some loot, and went straight back to the mine where George found me. After following me around for a bit, he finally finds something interesting and lead me to
the fucking dimensions.
Not long after, I broke a pot and got this little thing that gave a lot of gold, and I found a geo that gave me a lot of sapphire that I used to make my first hook. I found my 3rd life crystal, and then I finally got blessed with a cloud in the bottle. Not long after, I made myself a platinum sword. And right after that, I dig down to the mushroom biome, which was loaded with crystal heart and platinum ores. I then made a platinum pickaxe with those additional bars, and I mined my first demon eye before dropping this crazy hellfire. After this sacrifice, I was given a pair of hermit boots, and I just want to point out that those are my only 3rd equipment. So it's why I decided to go on a little side quest to get more equipment and surface chests. It didn't take long before I found myself in the jungle, and after trying to go in the cave, some bees, who are literally the least dangerous mob in the jungle, quickly remind me that I should not be here. I then proceed to go back in my old mine, and I finally got enough to make a full set of tungsten armor. Right after, I found 2 more life crystals, and after my genius decided it was bright to go for a little swim, I teleport back home, where I decided to take some time to look at some new weapons, like this funny whip that I made with some demon bars. By the way, here's a quick visual of how much I mined so far. A bit later, you guess it, I was back in the mine. Then, I had a visit from George's son, who's done somehow a worse job than his father. Without the help of any useful fairies, I found 4 life crystals back to back. That made me reach for the first time in this series, full heart. And right after this beautiful moment, I found the underground jungle. That I decided was finally the time to give it a try.